of same-sex marriage. One of the claims he covered was the idea of self-government or freedom of choice. He mentioned that the founding fathers did not think of same-sex marriage when they were writing the Constitution. However, what they were thinking of was an idea of free marriage, free from old world views and traditions that were still around when they were making the Constitution. To quote K.S. Himowitz, an editor of the City Journal, "In the old world, marriage was originally a matter of caste, class, or clan. Courtship was closer in spirit to bartering than it was to romance. Young people were to be traded off by elders intent on solidifying family ties, merging family fortunes, and acres. This may seem unrelated to the current issue, but in fact it's closely linked. When the founders were building this country, they had in mind a new idea of marriage rather than conduct an arranged marriage, as was the predetermined tradition. They envisioned the young to be free from such ideas and choose to marry whom they felt affection to." Himowitz also states, "Political thinkers imagined the American family as a factory specifically designed to turn out self-governing citizens. They believed that affectionate ties between spouses led to civic responsibility. Marriage based on individual choice would promote trust and inequality that could then be projected into public life." What this means is that when building this country, the founders were thinking that the issue of marriage should not be dominated by tradition and the ways of the old, but instead by what the people want and what the young want to have in their marriages. This brings me to the issue of love in marriage, brought up by my affirmative partner and by the negative side. According to Joe Missouri, a writer for balancepolitics.org, the number one reason heterosexuals marry is not to establish legal status, allow joint filing taxes, or protect each other in medical decision-making. They marry because it's the ultimate expression of a person's love for another. A common argument that can be brought up by the negative side is that on this issue would be that same-sex couples do not need to marry, and because they can get the same benefits as married people through various legal maneuvers. However, the legal status and benefits are not the main goal of being married. If it was, what's to stop us from just getting rid of marriage altogether as a nation and getting rid of the issue completely? The real reason why we wish for for same-sex couples to be married is that it is more to marriage than just legal status and legal benefits, and that would be love. Essentially, many of the people opposing same-sex marriage have strong ties to a specific religion. One of their main goals would be to protect the institution of marriage. To quote Scott Bidstrup, a freelance writer and political activist, "If it is the institution of heterosexual marriage that worries you, then consider that no one would require you or anyone else to participate in a gay marriage. You would still have freedom of choice of choosing which marriage you wish to take part in." An important issue to keep in mind is that many religious organizations have begun to follow more closely to an American way of thinking. Religions such as mainstream Christian denominations, branches of Islam, Orthodox Judaism, and even Buddhism. On this, Scott Bidstrup also states, "Many sects of Buddhism celebrate gay relationships freely and would like to have the authority to make them legal marriages. In that sense, their religious freedom is being infringed by these groups." In addition to this, my affirmative partner also brought up the issue regarding the separation of church and state. The legalization of same-sex marriages will not impose anything upon church because it is a civil affair, not a religious one. Some may argue that marriage was originally a religious ceremony and that laws ordained by such religious groups should be kept. However, as stated beforehand, the founders of this nation wanted to create a wanted to create a new form of marriage, a reformed version of marriage that would break away from the traditions of the old world and that should now include same-sex marriage.